Viewers, the opposition's relentless fear-mongering over an imaginary Hindi imposition in the national education policy is political deception. A cheap parlor trick, the ones aimed at impressing some people, that's what a parlor trick is. In this case, designed to stoke regional paranoia and malign the Modi government with baseless accusations. Viewers, the policy itself is clear. There's no mandate, viewers. I'm saying it again. There is no mandate to force Hindi on anyone. No hidden agenda to steamroll linguistic diversity. Yet parties like the DMK and the Congress have spun a web of lies so flimsy that it ravels under the slightest scrutiny. Just pick up the NEP draft and you will know. Their playbook is predictable. Mislead the muckle, the people, engineer confusion and paint a villain where none exists. And all this, viewers, is done to cling to relevance in a changing India. Viewers, DMK leaders in a shameful display of pettiness even stoop to vandalizing Hindu signboards as if defacing public property somehow, validates the fabricated crusade. This isn't principal resistance. It's a tantrum thrown by those who are terrified of losing their grip on power as if to signal that they will exploit Tamil pride to mask their own intellectual bankruptcy. Viewers, the truth is stark. The Modi government champions multilingualism, leaving language choice to states and individuals, while the opportunists peddle division to dodge accountability for their own failures. Their noise is loud, but the facts are louder, viewers. There's no Hindi imposition. What exists is just a desperate opposition drowning in its own delusions and seeking to mislead and confuse you.
Hindi வந்து compulsory கிடையாது. Any choice, any other language can be taken.
நம்ம தமிழ்நாட்டில் இந்த தமிழ் மட்டும் தான் படிக்க முடியும். இந்தியாவில் போனால் தான் எல்லா லாங்குவேஜும் பண்ண முடியும், ஹிந்தி பண்ண முடியும். அதனால் நல்ல விஷயம் தான் அது.
வந்து கம்பல்சரி அவங்க வந்து புஷ் பண்ணி ஹிந்திக்கு கண்டிப்பாக கற்றுக்கணும்னு சொன்னால் மட்டும்தான் ஹிந்தி திணிப்புன்னு. மற்றபடி வந்து அவங்க பசங்க வந்து இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் எடுத்து கற்றுக்குறாங்கன்னா எந்த மொழி வேணாலும் எடுத்து பண்ணலாம்.
இப்போ என் பொண்ணுக்கு அந்த ஹிந்தி மற்ற இன்னும் 2-3 மொழி கற்றுக்கிட்டாக்கா ரொம்ப நல்ல விஷயம். அதாவது தமிழ் அது ரொம்ப இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். அது எங்களுடைய தாய்மொழி.
சந்தோஷப்படுறோம். அது அட்வான்டேஜ் எங்களுக்கு நல்லது தான். அது வந்து திணிப்பே கிடையாது.
நல்ல விஷயம் அது. இது யார் சொல்கிறாங்க? இது இப்போ வந்து இந்த ஸ்டேட்டை தவிர மற்ற எந்த ஸ்டேட்டில் போய் எதெல்லாம் ஒன்று பேச முடியுதா? மற்ற எல்லா ஸ்டேட்லேயும் எடுக்கிறாங்களே. அது ஏன் இந்த ஸ்டேட்டுக்கு மட்டும் வேண்டாம்னு எல்லாம் யோசிக்கிறாங்க?
அது வந்து எங்கள் ஜென்ரேஷனுக்கு வந்து அதுக்கு இதுவாக இருந்தது. இப்போ வந்து நிறைய ஹிந்தி தான் பேச ஆரம்பிக்கிறாங்க. எங்கே போனாலும் ஹிந்தி தான் நிறைய இருக்குது. அதனால் அவங்களுக்கு கொஞ்சம் பீஸில் நல்லாயிருக்கும்.
இப்போ இந்த ஸ்டேட்டோட முடிய போகிறதில்ல. பிள்ளைங்க எப்படி ஒன்றாலும் ஃப்யூச்சரில் அதர் ஸ்டேட்டுக்கு போக வேண்டியது இருக்கும். அதை பற்றி பேச வேண்டியது இருக்கும். அதை பற்றி தெரிஞ்சுக்க வேண்டியது இருக்கும். நாங்களாம் நார்த்துக்கு போய் ரொம்ப கஷ்டப்பட்டோம்.
Dr. Syed Hafiz, spokesperson of the DMK, joins us. S. Harish Mohammad Ibrahim, political analyst, also on the show. Dr. Hafiz, good evening. I want you to tell us, sir, there are 66 pages of the national education policy. Which clause, which sentence talks about Hindi imposition?
Pranesh, I think you should go and read an RTU which was revealed by how many Tamil teachers are there in Kendra Vidyalaya schools, which the PMC is functioning in Tamil Nadu. Out of 34, there are not even a single Tamil teacher, and Tamil is not taught in PMC schools, which is an outcome of national education policy in Tamil Nadu by the very own union government run schools. This is the commitment that the union government has towards promoting and saving Tamil in 34 schools in Tamil Nadu, which are run by them. So this is the background of the union government, which is claiming that it is not against any language. And coming to the backdrop, we are not only against imposing Hindi, we are against imposing any language on students. If they want to learn, they are free.
No, I am completely with you, Dr. Hafiz. I am asking you. I am with you. I support what you are saying, every word.
Yeah.
Which page talks about imposing any language?
When you are imposing a third language, that becomes the imposition. There is already a system of 2-language formula which is successful in Tamil Nadu. Why do you want to make it mandatory to learn a third language is our question.
That's left to the school, sir. It's left to the states.
No. Yeah, that we are the state government here. It's left to the state, and you.
Yeah. So when you cadre, Dr. Hafiz.
I am not here to listen to your sermon. Hold on. Let me speak. You gave a long 3 minutes lecture. Just listen. Don't get rattled. You say it's not only the DMK and the Congress. You are alliance in the BJP or opposing. What do you say about that? PMK is opposing. Openly Senam, who is part of the BJP alliance, is opposing in Tamil Nadu.
Dr. Hafiz, 1 minute. Don't lose your cool. I asked you a question. Which page, which sentence talk about imposition? You have no answer because there is no clause like that talks about imposition, sir. Annamalai is asking you a question. He is asking Chief Minister Stalin to respond to what he asked. Have you heard of Mr. Annadurai? What he said about the three-language formula? If other states agree, we will agree. What happened to that?
Listen, if you have called me to listen to your sermon, I am not here for that.
You will have to answer question, Dr. Hafiz.
No, every 30 seconds if you pose question, how will you be able to listen to my answer? Have some patience. You cannot be questioning me every 15 minutes. Every 15 seconds. If you ask me a question, let me complete the answer. You are again going back on the imposing. I'm telling you, we have a two-language formula. It's a policy of the state government. Imposing a third language, saying you have to learn a third language. That is imposition. We are successful. Talking about
the proposal of the third language is imposition. Sanju Verma, respond to that direct charge.
Thank you. Pranesh, now I heard the DMK. I also want my time without being...
No, ma'am, we don't have much time on the show. We'll have to keep it short, please.
Okay, so very short and very brief. The NEP 2020 does not impose Hindi. It simply talks about a three-language formula wherein you have to learn English and 2 native languages, including a regional language, point number 1. Point number 2, B.R. Ambedkar, whom Stalin invokes repeatedly. This is what B.R. Ambedkar said in 10 seconds. Since Indians wish to unite and develop a common culture, it is the bounden duty of all Indians to own up Hindi as their language. Without this, we would be left 100% Maharashtrian, 100% Tamil, or 100% Gujarati, but never truly Indian. This is what the Constitution's father, B.R. Ambedkar, said. And by the way, let me tell you, that Hindi is not our Rashtra Bhasha. Under Article 8, Schedule 22 of the Constitution, Hindi is our Raj Bhasha, which means it is one of the official languages. And last but not the least, for everybody who says we believe in the Constitution, read Article 351 of the Constitution, which clearly says it is the duty of the Union to encourage the spread of the Hindi language, to advance it so that it may serve as a medium of communication for all the components of the composite culture of India and to safeguard its enhancement by integrating regional interests with national interests. This is what Article 351 of the Constitution says, supporting Hindi. Baba Saheb Ambedkar says,
Mr.
Hindi
Ibrahim,
को promote करना हमारी duty है.
Go ahead, sir. Make your point. What is the imposition that we are talking about?
Yeah, Hindi Teriyadu Poda is a new regional anthem of Tamil Nadu, first of all. And thank you for BJP for making it as a regional anthem after the language war which broke out during the Annadurai period. And as you know that Jawaharlal Nehru, once he formed the government, there was given a concern for the two-language policy for the Tamil Nadu to follow. And once the 1976, once the education has been moved towards the concurrent list, each and every state has its own right to form their education policy. And as per the Samiksha Shiksha Act, which is against the 2009 of right to education, each and every metrics has been followed by Tamil Nadu state government, and 2,152 crore rupees is due for the Tamil Nadu state government, which has been taken out from the public money. And where the regional imposition, Hindi imposition... Where
is the Hindi imposition, Mr. Ibrahim? At least, Dr. Hafiz said that the three-language proposal is a problem. But you are talking about imposition. You are invoking what Annadurai said. Should I read out what he said about the three-language formula? It's all there. I don't want to go over it. Dr. Ranganathan, what would you tell those who have a problem with the phantom, imaginary Hindi imposition?
Pranesh, please, I beg you to give me at least a couple of minutes. You've given ample time to for us to withstand whatever statements were made by the DMK. Let me expose the charlatan's utter hypocrisy. Number one, when he praises and quotes Jawaharlal Nehru, maybe he should also quote Jawaharlal Nehru when he said that lunatics like Periyar should be thrown in an asylum and the key should be thrown away. Number two, when he talks about languages, does he even know that the 3-language formula was first proposed by his party's ally Congress in 1968 Kothari Commission? I'm speaking deliberately in Hindi so that he can check up in the dictionary if he doesn't understand. Kuch to padh ke aaya karo debate mein. Now look, let me come back to this topic. Language sensitivity, Pranesh, cannot be an excuse for parochialism. No language should be imposed and no one is imposing it. This kind of scaremongering should end. And I say this as a proud Tamilian. Look, India does not have a national language, and I think that itself explains to a great extent our incredible diversity and culture. Hindi along with English is our official language. It is another matter that the architect of our constitution and the one worshipped by DMK, Dr. Ambedkar, wanted Sanskrit to be our official language. Now I quote him verbatim, quote, Sanskrit should be the language of the Indian Union. For the first 15 years after independence, English could be used as an official language, but Sanskrit should be used as its parallel. And after 15 years, Sanskrit should be made the official language of the Union, unquote. Will these guys say anything about Ambedkar now? Anyhow, Pranesh, I am not much of an admirer of any one language over another. To me, as a scientist, all languages are beautiful. They are an incredible endowment of human evolution. They reflect human ingenuity and diversity. There exist around 8,000 spoken languages. And remember, languages like species die out all the time. In the last 50 years, 310 languages have become extinct just 30 seconds. But the ideas that were conveyed through those languages never die out. They jump ship. Fall in love not with just the language, Pranesh, but with the philosophy and the science and the literature written in it. Protect works before words. Left to me, C++ is as beautiful as Tamil or Punjabi, although I do not know any swear words in C++.
The Congress has fallen in love with power, which is why they are supporting what the DMK is doing. Mr. Kamruzaman Chaudhary ji, sir, the National Policy of Education 1968 under Indira Gandhi had this 3-language formula. आप लोग क्यों वहां प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे हैं साथ में सर?
No, Pranesh, basically you see, let me quote one of the very famous RSS member and our Honorable Vice President Jagdeep Thankar. He says, best way to conquer a territory is overtake its culture, destroy its language. 3-language policy, once upon a time it was very good for India.
Why?
It's still good for India.
No, it was good for India because Indira Gandhi wanted a 3-language policy. It is bad because Modi government has proposed it. Kamruzaman ji, people can see through this, sir. Why don't you read up on what the Congress has done? At least Dr. Hafiz had an answer that we have a problem with this proposal. Nothing doing with it. But you are, going after Indira Gandhi's legacy. Don't do it, sir. Don't do it. We've run out of time, viewers. Thanks for joining us on India Upfront. The news are with Navita Kumar on the other side.